good morning everyone. Welcome back to Building the Bahamas. My name is Doug. I hope you guys have enjoyed these videos. Last week we threw a little teaser in there of one of the areas that we went over in the past episodes, Bahama Sound Island 4. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Very good little area out there, affordable waterfront. So hope you got something out of that. Today on this episode 4, we're going to talk about cash and financing. That's been a big topic. A lot of questions I get asked is how do you get financing? Does it have to all be cash? Can you get loans? So today on episode 4 of Building Bahamas, we're going to be talking about cash. So let's dive right in. Guys, welcome back. We're going to dive right into the construction loan requirements to get a loan for your new build down in the Bahamas. So talked to several different lenders in Nassau. So I've got contacts there and I'll provide you with those per request, and we'll talk about that at the end of the video. But these are the requirements that they gave me for new construction. All right, so number 1 is once you break ground on construction, you have to be completed within 18 months, 100% completed within 18 months of that date you break construction or break ground. Number 2, you've got to go out and get 2 quotes from 2 different builders, written quotes of what it's going to cost. So it's got to be a breakdown of from start to finish what that quote is, provide it to the lender, to the bank that you're working with, and they'll give you approval. Also, the bank's got to approve that. May take 3 to 4 weeks to get that done. But you know, that's just a process. Everything's slower in the Bahamas. Nothing really goes fast. But you just have to deal with that. Once you get the bank approval, then that your construction plans go straight to the board, construction board in Exuma. They'll have 4 to 6 weeks to review those plans and approve them so you can get your permit, and then that's when you can start breaking ground. So 4 to 6 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks for the bank to approve it, 4 to 6 weeks for the construction board to approve it. Then you get your permit, they provide you with the number, you post that on your site, and then you're ready to go. Number 5 requirement is the bank lender that you're working with is going to give you an approved list of attorneys that you can use. Most likely you've already used an attorney because you bought the lot, and now you can use that same attorney moving forward when you complete the final sale. But they will give you a list of bank approved attorneys that you can use. I have an attorney in Nassau that I've used on a couple purchases we've made, so I definitely got contacts when it comes to that, and I believe she is one of the approved lenders. So also going back to that, if you have bought your property, your land, your lot that you're going to build on, you can use that as collateral for your down payment for your construction loan. So you can put up that land as part of your skin in the game, your money in, your down payment to get that construction loan. So that's always good to have. Use that. You already got equity in that. Use that to get that construction loan. So that's number 6 on our list. So number 7 on our list is construction draw. So once you get a full approval, you get your permit, now you need the money to start your build. Of course, similar to what we see here in the States, you're going to get draws. You're going to get construction draws in the phases of your build. So once the first draw is taken, you pay interest only, similar to what we deal with here, but you pay interest only on that construction draw that you pulled out of the bank. So once you go into the second draw, third draw, fourth draw, then it starts accumulating and then goes from there. So interest only on the charges of the draws. And then go from there. So once you get your occupancy certificate, then you're ready to move in, start that. Then your construction loan that you're paying interest only in will turn hard. Will convert into a hard loan where you start picking up the payments and then going from there. All right, so now we're going to talk about home buying options for existing properties that are already built. Don't have to worry about that. So in the Bahamas, compared to the U.S., the money exchange rate is the same. So there's no difference in exchange. 1 US dollar equals 1 Bahamian dollar. So they do have US financing funds available in the Bahamas. So this is all based on dollar to dollar from US to Bahamas. But So if you're buying a property that's over or under $1 million purchase price, you got to put 30% down. 30% down. I know here you got several different types of loans, but there you're putting 30% down. They want you to have some skin in the game. The bank's taking the rest of the liability there. So anything under $1 million, 30% down. Anything above $1 million, it's 40% down. So even more out of your pocket. It's just the way it is. There's no options, no way around that. Unless, these lenders have some different products, different loan options that I wasn't told about, but that's kind of the just upfront. Number two, the loan term. I know here in the States, you can get as little as 3-year term, 5-year term, 7-year term, 15-year, 30-year, but in the Bahamas, I'm told 25-year term on your construction loan or your new buy, like just purchasing. So 25-year term. Interest rates can run anywhere from 4% to 5.25%. As we all know, that fluctuates depending on the economy, things like that. But what I'm telling, so today it may be slightly different, but when I got this information, I was told anywhere from 4 to 5.25%, anywhere in between that. So that gives you an idea of interest rates, and of course, credit scores, financial capabilities, all that fluctuates. So that's a broad, 1.25% difference range. That can all fluctuate up or down, but that's what I'm being told. Of course, credit reports, financial, tax returns, things like that always have to be provided on any loan you get, whether it's in another country or here in your country. So anyway, but that's the rundown real quick, and click the link below in this description. You'll find this document that I have, just quick reference document to hang on to and know what's kind of the terms, requirements for loans in the Bahamas. Also, one little bonus tip I want to give you. In the Bahamas, they do not have any capital gain tax. Me being in real estate, we talk about capital gains all the time. A lot of people do 1031 tax exchange to avoid those capital gains, but there's no capital gains. There's no 1031s, tax exchanges in the Bahamas. So that's a little bit of bonus. No capital gain tax. But of course, your money is in another country, and eventually, maybe one day, you're going to want to take it back into the States. There may be some tax ramifications from that, I'm sure. They're going to get their cut, so there may be capital gains coming back into the States. But as far as the money sitting there, if you take it, sell a property, roll it into another property in the Bahamas, in Exuma, then there's no capital gain tax. You just take that money, roll it in. You will get hit with some closing fees that are pretty substantial. So I think that's where they make up their money. But anyway, wanted to just drop this quick video to you today on this Friday and just show you episode 4, because I get a lot of questions about cash and financing. But that's the rundown. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can direct message me, or you can email me at buildingthebahamas@gmail.com, buildingthebahamas@gmail.com, and we'll go from there. But I hope you guys have a great weekend. It was good to get in front of you guys again, and if you have any questions, always reach out. But until then, hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend.